So hello guys, welcome back to our channel Biolab, and this is Vamsi here at Biolab, and in today's video we will be discussing about hypothalamus. Yes, but before that, I have again a small announcement. So one thing is that you please download those PDFs which I have sent you, and also if you haven't joined me on Instagram, please do that immediately. Please follow me there. It is generally a public account, so I'll be pasting the link of that in the description box below. And also I'll be I have already started a Telegram channel, but there are no one coming joining there, so I'm requesting you to please join Instagram, because if you have any doubts also you can post me or message me there, and I am also daily posting you some of the important information there also. So yes, without any further ado, let's get into the hypothalamus part, and in the chapter chemical control or coordination and integration. Yes, so in the last class I have given you a small, brief and a large introduction to this chapter, and today's video will be only a very short video, like 10 minutes is enough for today's video, since hypothalamus is so small, and I have already told you I will not be mixing two glands in a video except for thymus gland. Thymus, it is very short, a 5 minutes video, so that is why I'll be making with it some other gland too, and except that no other gland I will be mixing in to one single video. So for every single gland there will be a separate video. If we have got time, then we will be trying to solve some of the previous year questions too. So the starting with the hypothalamus, it is the first endocrine gland given in our NCERT, hypothalamus. So hypothalamus, we all are familiar with this word hypothalamus. We all are familiar with this word hypothalamus. If you have done a reproduction chapter, there you will be getting GnRH. Yes, we haven't still done it in our channel. I will be putting that also some other day. GnRH, gonadotropin releasing hormone. So there you will be seeing that this is released by and secreted by hypothalamus. Yes, for the activation of pituitary hormones like growth hormone, that also needs the secretions from hypothalamus. Yes, hypothalamus is a thing that controls our master gland. What is the master gland of your body? So in the introductory video I have told you, master gland, not the movie of Vijay Talapati. Master gland is pituitary. Master gland is pituitary. This is something which is a master of that. Okay, see, to tell you, let's take an example of a teacher. Our teacher who is teaching us now. So we are his students. But the teacher should be a student of some other teacher in his lifetime, right? While he was studying 10th class, he was a student of some other teacher. So teacher, and this teacher would be a student of some other teacher. So like that the tree continues. So like that, the same manner, this is the master gland of our body, and this hypothalamus is a master of this master gland. Got it? Why I am telling this, this master gland is maximum controlled by the secretions from hypothalamus only. We have two types of hormones in hypothalamus, which we will be discussing after this introduction about hypothalamus. We will be discussing these two types of hormones. They regulate the functions of pituitary gland, which is the master gland. So I am calling the hypothalamus as a master gland of our body. Am I wrong? No. Yes. That is the thing about hypothalamus. And also location of this hypothalamus is very important for us. Let us see that location once. That is very easy. It is on the dorsal part of the diencephalon. Diencephalon. Yes. Diencephalon. This diencephalon. So this is a part which connects a midbrain and forebrain, I hope. Yes, midbrain and forebrain. This is a part which connects midbrain and forebrain. This hypothalamus, it is present dorsal to this diencephalon, a part which connects midbrain and forebrain. In our NCERT, they have put this diencephalon and put a comma, they gave forebrain. Okay, that is the NCERT line. This is your NCERT line. So the location of this hypothalamus is dorsal to diencephalon. In our NCERT, they put this and put a comma here and they wrote forebrain. Okay, important location. Now, this hypothalamus hormones, as I told you, their function is regulating the pituitary hormones, pituitary gland hormones. We have different types of hormones in pituitary, so that is why it is called as master gland. We will be seeing about it in the next video. And as I said, it is having two types of hormones. The first one are releasing hormones, and the second type of hypothalamic hormones are inhibiting hormones. Now tell me the difference between these two. Releasing hormones and inhibitory or inhibiting hormones. Yes, simple, very simple. Releasing or stimulating, right beside, put the slash, write in your notes that releasing hormones or stimulating. It is not given in our NCERT, the word stimulating. They have mentioned it in the definition or in the use of these releasing hormones. So I am telling you and I am insisting you, please put a slash and write stimulating. In the place of inhibiting, please put a slash and write stop, or stopping you can also write. This helps us to gain the knowledge when we are revising it. When we are revising it, it helps us. So, 1 minute. So there was a call, sorry. So releasing hormones, they are stimulating hormones. Inhibiting hormones, they are stopping hormones. Now releasing hormones, what is their function? I have already told you the function. These releasing hormones help in stimulating the pituitary hormones, or these help in secretions of pituitary, or they stimulate, you right, they stimulate the secretions of the pituitary. Very easy, pituitary. So that is why I have told you to put the word stimulating beside the releasing hormone. So give me an example of this. Yes, I have already told you an example of releasing hormone, GnRH, gonadotropin releasing hormone. In the name itself it is there. This hormone is responsible for stimulating the pituitary hormones called as LH, luteinizing hormone, and FSH, follicular stimulating hormone. So 1 minute. Again there is a call. So LH and FSH. We will be talking about these in the reproductive chapter, reproduction in organisms. I hope the chapter name is reproduction in animals, humans, I hope. Yes, that in that chapter, and also while discussing the pituitary gland. Okay, please make a note of this example. GnRH. In the name itself you can find it whether it is in releasing or inhibiting. So made a note. Made a note. Very simple. Please remember this. This is yes important. You just put the example below this. Below this only you put the example. Then your notes will be completed as short as possible. In 2 lines you will be remembering the definition, that is stimulating, and also the example too. Now let us move on to the inhibiting hormones. Inhibiting hormones. So now what is meant by inhibiting? Inhibit means to stop. Inhibit means to stop. So that is why I have told you to put stopping beside this. So that is why I have told you to put stopping beside this. They inhibit the secretions of the pituitary gland or pituitary. Now give us an example of this. Yes, simple. Stomato, not zomato, tomato. It is somatostatin. Now, yeah, somewhere I have heard this name statin. Yeah, not the Stalin who is Tamil Nadu's chief minister. Statin. Yes, guys, in the microbes chapter I have told you about the statins. What is the function of statins? Yes, comment down below what is the function of statins, and which we have discussed in our microbes chapter. Okay, statins. Yes, streptokinase, it is helping to reduce the cholesterol, helping in reduction of cholesterol, and statins have a separate function. It is important. So that is also inhibiting function. So somatostatin, it is an example for this inhibiting hormones, and they inhibit the secretions of pituitary gland, and this inhibits the secretions of HGH, small h, capital G, capital H, human growth hormone of the pituitary gland. If this over secretion of human growth hormone takes place, it leads to many complications. So that is why any hormone in our body has to be maintained in the correct balance amount. If not, it leads to disorders. Either the hyposecretion leads to disorders, or hypersecretion, or sometimes both can lead to disorders. Yes, okay, make a note. A single line is there. I have to tell you the track or path followed by these hypothalamic hormones in order to reach pituitary. Why they have to reach pituitary? I have already told you that they have the functions on pituitary gland. Okay, now we will be discussing the last line, not the para also, last line, a simple path I am drawing here, pathway. Please make a note of that. In your book also it is given in our NCERT in the paragraph form. If you read that paragraph, you would get bored. So please make a note of this also. So sorry, today some are happening. Yes, now write the pathway. So I have to okay. I have forgot to tell something. Nuclei. Sorry guys, I have forgot to tell you this one. This nuclei is nothing but it is the cells of the hypothalamus. The cells of the hypothalamus are called as nuclei. A several group of neurosensory cells. Please make a note of this. Put in bracket neurosensory. Sensory cells. Sensory to cells. Okay, neurosensory to cells. Neurosensory cells. So these are a group of neurosensory cells of the hypothalamus, the nuclei. They are called as the nuclei. Please make a note. Please make a note. Now hormones are produced in nuclei of hypothalamus. Hypothalamic hormones are produced in nuclei of hypothalamus. Why have said nucleus? Yes, we might get be mixed up or confused. So that is why. Now the pathway is simple for you. Please make a note. I will be making a note of it. Then I will be telling you. First of all, nuclei, the hormones need to be produced. So produced here, I am putting P. Next, axons of the neurons of these nuclei. See, something I am drawing here. This is your neuron. Please never mind it. It is a neuron. Now here these hormones are produced. They are transmitted throughout the axons of these. After these axons, what happens? Let's see. After these axons, they are transmitted to nerve endings, of course. Nerve endings. After nerve endings, they come to their original place, anterior pituitary. Now in the pituitary gland we have two parts. One is the anterior pituitary, second one is the posterior pituitary. Posterior pituitary is in direct connection with the hypothalamus, but the anterior pituitary, it is not in direct contact. So that is why in order to these hormones to reach these anterior pituitary gland, this is the path followed, and they reach the anterior pituitary gland through portal circulatory system. Okay, circulatory system. Very simple. In the nucleus they are produced, they are transported through the axons until the nerve endings, and from nerve endings they are transported to the anterior pituitary gland to portal circulatory system. So that is it for this video, guys. If I have extended 2 minutes, please do not worry. And in the next video, we will be talking about pituitary gland. If you like the video, please hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel. Biolab, and this is Vamsi signing off from Biolab. Have a great day further. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.